Welcome back, everyone, to FS25 here on Riverbend Springs. Riverbend Springs. I don't know if I got that right last time. I apologize for that, but yeah. So I haven't played since the last. It's been like a day or so since I played. But I didn't do anything. The last thing we finished off with was buying all this equipment, which, given by how much money I have, may or may not have been a good idea. Let's actually get the harvester down there first, because I believe we have some wheat to harvest. But since last time, I didn't record it, but I played a little bit on the other map, the Asian map. I don't remember what that's called off the top of my head. It's a little different of a name. Did I get a... No. Okay, I'm gonna buy header trailer. I usually don't, but pretty cheap, so it shouldn't be. It's $1,000. That's fine. But the reason I wanted to play on the other map was just get a little more hang of everything, without, you know, you guys having to watch me struggle or so much. So yeah, so that was really it. I did a little bit of rice. That was pretty cool. We'll probably get into that here on the channel at some point, but yeah, one thing I was really happy about that I found out, because some of the production chains are pretty expensive, is they actually have like smaller versions of them, where I don't know how productive they are because I didn't go too far with them, but yeah, they're a lot cheaper, so you can kind of get into productions earlier and then, you know, get the bigger version of it later. Let's see where we're going. Haven't memorized where to go yet, and I believe it's this first turn. Yeah, should probably stay on my side of the road. And now that I've kind of started playing, I have been watching some more YouTube videos, mainly just one person. I watch Broyer, if anyone is familiar with him. I just like his playstyle. Mine's very similar to his, so I like the way he makes his videos. But yeah, I was watching him figure a bunch of stuff out. You know, long story short, the AI in this game is way better than FS22. FS22 AI was pretty good, and, you know, once you figured out how it worked... Oh, my game just crashed. I don't know why that happened. Sorry about that. Hopefully you didn't see anything, but my game like crashed for some reason. What's this? Oh. The canola is withered. Well, that's not good. I guess we're not harvesting anything then. Did I buy fields of withered crop? Wait. It's September. I wonder if I did something interesting. I wonder if I never quit out of the game. This is really weird. I don't know what happened. But I must not have actually quit out of the game when I stopped playing the other day. So we're, instead of August, we're in September. And it's like halfway through the day. Well, that's kind of a setback, but I guess we'll figure it out. So I guess I'm not harvesting anything today. Maybe I can see if there's some contracts I can do with this equipment. But yeah. Sorry about that. I don't know what I did. I must have logged on and I don't even know. Just had it on all day for some reason. That's kind of annoying. Oh well. Let's see. Okay, so still getting used to the jobs. Set destination. Just drive in. Cool. And then let's do some contracts since I guess I got nothing to do. I mean, I could. Well, actually, let's do that. So, even with all the money I started with, buying all that harvesting equipment was pretty detrimental to my funds. So I'm gonna borrow. Like I said, there's no rules on this playthrough, so I'm gonna borrow as much as I can. Okay, 500. So I got 256. So I'm gonna need to start working on fields. Let's see what you need to do. Yeah, so they're withered. That is disappointing. Of course, these ones are okay, but yeah, okay. It's okay. We're good. So let's remove the withered. No, I don't want that. I want this one. There we go. Okay, so they all need plowed. They all need lime. Okay, plowed and lime. So I need to get. See, almost there. Unfortunately, I only have one tractor for it all, which actually is a good point. I should check because I forget. I bought this, which is 160 horsepower. So for plowing, I like the subsoilers. I can't get the big one. I can only do 160 horsepower. I can get this one. That one's only 2. Let's get this one. We're just gonna buy it. Oh, they can have a 4 for only 2,000 more. Let's do that. It's worth it. Okay. I'm gonna need a weight. Because I think it does make somewhat of a difference. I don't know where weights are. You're gonna have to bear with me a little bit as I learn kind of where the store stuff is, because they have it all in one. They don't have separate. Oh, those weights. They don't have like separate categories like they did last time. Or they do, but it's it's a little bit different. Well, let's just get this one. 750. Is that 750? 450. Yeah, that's fine. What else do I need to buy? So I'm gonna need lime, and then I'm gonna need something to plant. Or a cedar. I'm just gonna stick with. I think I'm gonna do soybean and barley, and just stick with that for the first year. Two soybean fields and 1 barley field. So that can all be done with a regular cedar. Don't know where I'm going. Where are the cedars? Probably past them. CD. Okay, so I want one that does cultivating. this one. Not that one, this one. That is 140 horsepower, that works. So let's go ahead and get this. And then the last thing I need is, I'm gonna need fertilizer spreader. But this can do both. So I think this is the good one. Let's just go the biggest discs. Might as well. They're 55. Okay. So with that extra loan, we're not doing too bad. Just gonna go ahead and put this trailer away. It's a little bit annoying. I don't know what I did. I don't think it's a game issue. I assume it was something that I did. I must have, when I was playing on the other thing, maybe I left this on. I'm curious. I'm gonna have to go back on my other save and see if it's time too. I don't remember doing that, but maybe I didn't fully quit out of the game like I thought I did. Not sure. But I'm gonna put a quick skip in here. I'm gonna go grab some of the equipment, bring it down, and bring you guys back here in a sec. So, see you in a sec. All right, welcome back. I decided to bring you back before we got there because I'm going to look at some contracts to do. There's a lot. Holy crap, there's a lot. Okay, so we got some cutting grass. Okay, so for the grass, it seems like they have like each individual step as a separate contract. It's plowing, mowing. That would be pretty easy. Could just get the big mower and then do all three of them. Especially since two are right next to each other. I'm not sure how many you can have. I'm assuming it's still three. We got some harvesting, fertilizing, dead wood, cultivating. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do some harvesting. I'm gonna pick up one. Is there any that are interesting? As in like new. Okay, some carrots, green beans. Oh yeah, I want to do green beans. This is peas. I want to do that. Green beans, peas, parsnips, parsnips. Okay, so let's do this one. Borrow items. And then I think I also want to do this, which I think yeah, I could set a worker to them and just let them go because it's just mowing. That'd be pretty good. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, and while they're get this guy going, sure. Let's just stick with the. Oh no, start with the headland. Just stick with the auto. Sounds good to me. So it's going to take that guy a little while, so it's a perfect time to go get some contracts done. Okay, and this is actually a really close contract, so that's good. Don't have to drive too far. Oh, I also realized my tractor already had a front weight on it, so buying that weight was essentially useless and a little bit of waste of money because I sold it back for like 600 or something. I lost like $400 on it. No big deal. But should be fine. All right, so I'm just gonna get a contractor. Get a worker started. Check the. So just one headland, that's fine. The auto seems to be pretty good. Like, I usually don't want to change it. The only thing you would change for me would be like headland first or last. I usually like to do it first, so that's the only thing I would make sure, but yeah, and they're just gonna go cut grass. Cool. All right. This is for the contract. Is it just the one? Looks like it's just the one container. Okay. Get him going to the field. Create job. Which field? Over here. Nope, that's where it's going. Over here. I like how they changed it to the huge circles rather than, you know, the glowing number. The glowing number was difficult to see. I had a tough time trying to find which ones, which contracts I was doing. All right, let's see if I can get you going there too. Since you're going to be a little bit more difficult. Take a little more time. Here we go. On their way. All right, let's pick up another contract. I could do another grass cutting and just use the same equipment. I think that should work. I don't know if it will work. Let's try. So let's just accept. And then I'm going to try to accept this one, see if the limit has changed. Nope, still 3. Okay, that's fine. How are you doing? Got one headland done. Just about to start the second. Okay. Like the mowing, it's going by pretty quick. It's already 14% done. Yeah, I love the workers. They are very precise in the way they do things. It may seem like they're not going to do it, like they're not going to go in straight lines like they used to do, but it ends up working out and they end up getting the entire field if you just kind of let them go. So, yeah, I think it works really well. I'm very excited about it. For someone like me who likes to use the workers a lot, essentially, yeah, it ends up being very useful. I mean, the graphics are definitely better, but they're nothing, I don't think they're anything like crazy. It's just the gameplay, the new crops, new stuff. That's what's gonna get me excited about the game. All right, I can take over the rest. This equipment for these green beans and things is pretty expensive, so we're definitely gonna have to, before I get to the point of doing green beans, peas, and spinach. What was the other one? Cabbage? I don't know if it's cabbage or not. It's definitely gonna take some money. Oh, actually, let's check the hold up traffic a bit. Okay, so it looks like they're gonna do 5. That's okay. Go ahead. Wanna watch? It's just like any other harvester, really. Shoots it at the side there. Interesting. I'm trying to see if I can see the green beans. I don't know if I can. Oh yeah, a little bit. What's that noise? Oh, must be something at the sawmill. Okay. All right, grass cutting is moving along. This is moving along as well. It'll take them a while to do all 3 fields. So we have plenty of time for contracts. Okay, so while we're waiting on them to do some stuff, I want to do some planning. So I think eventually I'll probably just try to get these fields here. This one makes sense. These 3 make sense. This one makes sense. Probably even 10. Don't know if I want to expand down here across the river. I'm gonna have to drive all the stuff across the river all the time, or probably expand up here at some point. You know, this is very future thinking, but I want to have enough to have, you know, like wheat style, like grain style crops for doing flour and that kind of stuff to start. I know I talked about chickens. I'll probably do chickens to start as well. And then I mentioned pigs, but since we have this cow barn, cow pasture, I'm going to start with cows. And something I learned about this, actually, let's go visit. So, probably didn't have to sell the cows that were in here because this pasture, they eat this grass and it counts. Like it's 100% health. It doesn't give them as much productivity, but I guess this is meant for, you know, babies while they're growing up. So it's kind of for that. So since we have that, I might as well go into cows. So that means our need to convert some of these fields to grass, do some silage and stuff like that. I don't know if the cow feeding is different than it was in the past, but I guess we'll find that out when we get to it. What else was there? So there's bees over here. That'll be, I mean, since they're there, I'm assuming eventually we're just start to get, oh, we already have some because we're in September. Have a little bit of bees. The animation for this is pretty cool. You can see them flying around. Apparently this is a small barn that you can, or a small shed. It's a small shed that you can build if you bring wood beams, planks, and plank long. So that's, you know, wooding. I don't know if I'm going to do any forestry, not wooding, forestry. I'm not sure if I'm going to do any of that, but so you could do that if you want. What else do we have? Sorry, I'm used to jumping around. I should stop doing that. Oh, we got a water tank. Okay. They could potentially be used. Okay. We saw that last time, I'm pretty sure. So, all right, let's go ahead and check up on them. And I think I'm actually going to call it there. So I'm probably going to get a little bit further along with these contracts and come in on the next episode when we're changing things up a little bit. Of course, we had to switch on the fly since I don't know what happened with me skipping ahead to September somehow. But, you know, figure it out or get going when we get going. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I hope you join me again next time. Have a good one.